Mm.
Hello, everybody. This is On the Road Again, and we are Kubi TV.
We are cool. No. Hey everybody, this is On the Road Again show, and you're talking to this is the host with the most, coast to coast, and never put jelly on my toes. I am world famous, and to the left of me is the dynamic, the beautiful.
Damn it to hell.
All
Happy
right,
Wednesday.
now,
Happy hump day.
There you go. And behind the scenes, we have super producer extraordinaire, Kubi TV. That's how it's supposed to start.
There you go.
And somewhere in TV land, he'll get here, or maybe not. Super Dave and the True Gentleman. We'll give them love and shout out as we had the show today. Today is the day that we do our normal show. This is a Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Those who's watching, again, I have to remind you, you have to subscribe. Please do not forget to subscribe. It helps us out. It helps everybody out that's involved.
It's like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, but make sure you hit subscribe.
And like?
You know, that's why I like.
And share.
That's why I like them. What the hell, you know, you always got my back, even when.
You didn't ask for it?
No, I always need it. Always need it.
Oh, okay.
Go, because that's what you do. That's what you do. Today we have a special guest. He is here. Not here directly, but he will be here shortly trying to find parking, you know. Here shortly. So today, you know what? Kubi TV, I just want to ask you a question. You know, one of the things that on my mind was the fact that let Puffy may be free, man.
My subject, I'm here for it.
You know, Puffy may be free. I mean, hey.
Shout out to the dude who put the shirt and said a freak all is not a Rico. I hope you make a lot of money on that. Puffy free.
There you go. There you go. And I'm glad to hear that. To the family, to the Combs family, you know, God bless, God bless, God bless. But, you know, I mean, there's a lot of reactions out here in these streets, you know, but the people that I have talked to or who's been talking about it is like, rah, rah, rah. You know, they support him. Have you heard any negative feedback?
I think a lot of females are upset.
A
lot of females that I talk to upset. But when I personally broke it down to them. I said, I think to me personally, the point of this case was to bring his darkness to the light. What you do in the dark will come to light. So his freak offs, him being an abuser, that had to come to light. So we saw who he is.
Right.
The mask has been pulled off. But we have to understand, Puffy, let's be honest. Puffy's been an asshole for years.
Shit.
For years, he's been an asshole.
That's right.
So it was just that the Band-Aid was ripped off the scab. But a lot of you bitches got your ass whooped for less because he got $33 million. I'm just saying. A lot of young.
Good point. My thing is, ain't nothing wrong with her little freak off in there.
She got compensated for her emotional and physical abuse.
Very well.
Okay.
Compensated very well.
We can't, and everybody's, he did it, yes, but guess what?
Right.
Behind that, when she was getting her ass whooped, her mother got paid off. Her mother didn't save her, she got paid off. Her father didn't save her. Right?
Everybody got a little piece of change.
Everybody got change, and everybody took their money, tucked their tail, and sat down.
And did what they had to do.
Okay? And she stayed for 10 years because she liked the money. So I'm just saying.
And the money is funny.
It wasn't no Rico. So I want to know, do I get my tax money back? Because that was a wasted case. Y'all should have just tried him for prostitution. Y'all should have, with traveling prostitution and prostitution, because he's guilty of that. But all that whole Rico and sex trafficking and racketeering, that was bull from the gate. So that's wasted federal dollars. Can I get my money back?
You can. I would definitely give it back. Well, I got a question, right? So if you fly, you fly some pussy across from point to point, and I just give it a tip, is that prostituting and send it back home?
Yeah, because you're kind of crossing state lines and you're paying for it.
I just gave her a tip because she was a nice person. Who's to say that I'm paying for the pussy?
Well, you better have them start signing paperwork.
All right. You heard it first from them to help.
Y'all better
sign
paperwork.
Where you
You
come to
better
my
send a
house.
text and say, hey, I just say I'm taking you on a vacation. Say it like that. Don't say come see me. You don't go see him. He don't come see you. Y'all agree to meet at a mutual destination. In that way,
And that's not prostitution.
that's not prostitution. We are both agreeing as grown adults to meet in Canada. And what happens in Canada stays in Canada. I didn't fly out to you. You didn't fly out to me.
Okay. You heard it first from damn thing.
And then whatever money I spend on you is us grown adults enjoying each other's time. I'm not paying you for your services.
No, you're not. But I got a free vacation.
I didn't say I was paying for your trip. I said you meet me. You meet me in Canada and I meet you in Canada. There's no way, shape, and form that I said I was paying
make sure
for your trip. I'm just okay.
Ooh, damn it the hell.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So producer, you got any take on this one, or you just you ain't got nothing to say about this one? What do you think?
I mean, I do have something to say. I mean, I think he's gonna do some jail time, at least 10 years. Because on some of those cases that he's founded, the minimum is 10.
Yeah.
And he got 2 of them. So
yeah.
I say they
Has it
might
been a year yet? He been time served already? Has it been?
Nah,
not
yet.
Not yet.
Time served for 10 years is not time served.
No, you get some. You take some off the books. But go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
For that, I think he's going to, he might do some time because of that. But other than that,
all this did is make Puffy rich.
Richer.
Richer. Do you understand the music? People is making memes saying they looking for their all white suits to get ready for the no all white party. Do you understand? If he's smart, which he is a smart businessman, he is going to sell this. He's going to come out with an album. Remember, Puffy had his own record label.
Still do. Justin, I think, one of his
okay,
children is running it.
So he can put out as much music. If he comes out and puts out an album, he's coming back. He's coming back. Johnson & Johnson is going to endorse him for baby oil.
Yo.
That'd be something different.
That'd be crazy. That he come out with baby oil. That'd be sick.
They had dudes at the courthouse pouring baby oil on them. Today, when he got the verdict, those dudes was outside putting baby oil on them.
Damn.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is retarded.
What's retarded? The baby oil being poured on you?
Come on, man.
I mean, people do too much, but they do it. This is the day of social media. They want it for the attention, the likes, the subscribes, the whatever.
So I guess they're gonna get a bag.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get a bag off of this. Everybody's going to try to get a bag off of this.
You're right.
From the man came out of nowhere. He probably got a shirt printed in the house. He literally has Frico is not a Rico. That went viral. I watched it 4 times. I hollered and I reposted it. That went viral.
Get your t-shirts ready. It's gonna be out there.
T-shirts ready.
It's gonna be out there. It's a nice shit.
And so everybody that stood by him and didn't say anything and just let it play out, respect to y'all because y'all knew. Because some people turned their backs on him.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the thing is, this has been going on for years. I don't know why they chose to. I feel, and I've been saying this for a while, that there's no more drug deal kingpins like there was back in the days. That's not happening anymore. So the feds used to go after all the BMFs, all the high-end drug dealers, all those people. They used to go after them. That is not happening like that anymore. So now what they're doing is they're going after the black artists.
Makes sense.
They are.
Makes sense.
They're going after the black artists. So now he gets caught up in it. But
right on. Hey, like I said, I'm happy for him and his family. Much love. Go shout him
give him
out.
5 years house arrest.
5 years house arrest. Hey, you know, listen, some gonna work
Netta
out.
B said right, Kim.
Who? Netta B, that's my girl Netta.
Yeah, she's watching. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, let it be. Let it be real.
Oh, Netta B. Tomorrow, my girl cooks. Her spoon goes off. Turkey Wing Thursdays. She sells turkey wings every Thursdays with the mac, the potato salad, the collard greens, candy yams. Tag her page, Netta Soul B Cooks.
Never sold.
Netta.
Netta sold B Cooks.
Mm-hmm. Her turkey wings. Listen,
Check her page.
her turkey wings is
So
amazing.
she's gonna post that she's selling and giving and doing turkey wings.
At this point in time, I'd like to take a pause for the cause, quick commercial break, and we get right back with our guests. Give me a second. All right. No.
Just go. It's no
He has to step.
no commercial. Just turn the thing off.
Turn the mic off. Why you look all tan? We you was sitting in somebody's son.
Damn it, the hell. I'm gonna tell you that later off the air. I think so.
Looking like Rollo.
Rollo from Rico. Yeah, exactly. So what's going on, damn it the hell? I'm surprised you ain't go to the happy hour today.
Listen, I'm here. No, I'm here. You know, Puffy made me come. Puffy made me come because I was like, yeah, tune in tonight. Puffy's free. I got a lot to say because a lot of y'all got your asses beat for free. Y'all was out here doing PPM for years, and y'all ain't got nothing behind it. People got money and cars.
So when is this all over? Official?
He gets sentenced. It just said he got sentenced. He's gonna get sentenced in October. They was trying to get him to get bail on house arrest, but the judge denied it.
Right.
So he's gonna get sentenced in October.
Oh, so he stays in jail until October.
Unless they file a motion, I don't know. But right now it's denied.
So he got no bail still.
Listen, but he ain't getting life.
No, true.
At least you know, yes, I can't go home right now, but I'm not getting life.
Right.
He about to go Beijing that hair back to black.
Beijing. His hair back to black.
I wish I would be able to see a picture of him while he was in court. Because the sketches look crazy that he just looked like a black Santa Claus.
Yo. The sketches are crazy. I don't know why they don't have it on
Because it's
court
New York,
TV.
Nobody in New York, and because it could be federal. I don't think I've ever seen any TVs in federal court, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever seen TVs in federal court.
Right.
So,
Hey, listen, I'm about to go on this podcast.
Yeah, so
I'm about to go on this podcast.
we got our special guest coming in,
Be like 45 minutes.
Mark.
Yeah, I said give me like 45 minutes to an hour and I'll play with that. Yeah. Wait,
Father, son.
Kubi TV, COOBIE TV.
I'm still on, right?
Yes.
We still on? Or we on commercial
Yes.
break?
We are
We're
on.
on.
We are not on commercial break. This is live. This is happening live in real time.
Exactly.
It is.
Shit.
This is what happens.
Hello, Vegas. How you doing out there, TV Line?
Yeah. So, we're waiting for our good guests to come on in. Like, you can hear the conversation. I can hear the conversation. We're just.
He's taking care of business.
We'll close the doors to give him some privacy. He ain't coming right on.
Again, here we go. Step away from the camera while Marcus containing business.
Oh, you lying to me today.
Hey,
Yeah.
so it ain't time for a commercial break.
No, the video.
We live on TV. You keep fighting for commercial
Listen,
break.
ladies and gentlemen, we have not paid our bill for our network. So when our bill is paid, we will have commercials going forward.
We don't have commercials.
Okay.
We don't have. So anyway, right?
She
What's
said,
everybody got
Netta-
planned for 4th
Netta-
of July?
Netta said, looking just like Santa, laugh out loud. Now we know he's been dyeing his hair all this time.
Who's that? Look like Santa.
Puffy.
Oh
Because
wow.
the sketches show because he's been in print, he hasn't been able to like dye his hair, so
Right.
he's all gray.
Is it all great?
It's white. Like when they show
Wow.
the sketches, it's white.
That's something. Yeah, I seen one of them just had some up top, man. I ain't
His,
seen it
the
most
beard
of it.
face here.
All white, huh?
Now you could tell he was Beijing in it, baby.
Mm.
But you know what we was talking about too at work today?
What was
What's
that?
that?
They had a lot of people like testifying and come up. You know, one person that they never found and got on that stage.
Who's that?
Remember Farnsworth Bentley?
Yeah,
The one-
Billy. Yeah.
The one who used to hold on, brother.
Hold him down.
I know he had a story to tell, but they ain't finding his ass. They ain't bring him to the stage.
Yeah, I don't think he would want to come.
I didn't think so either. But if you got subpoenaed,
He did?
I guess
No, I
not.
don't think so. I don't think so.
He probably said, or they couldn't because they had. If he said he didn't have nothing to say or he didn't know anything, they probably didn't have anything on him,
No.
so they couldn't force him
But
because who was it?
he
His
stopped
manager.
working. Yeah, but he stopped working with Puffy a while back.
That don't mean he don't know the business. That don't mean he wasn't involved or part or taken in something.
Okay.
But just like him, who was it? One of his managers or a business person, whoever it was also involved with a lot of that. He had to take. Remember, he took a plea.
Right.
And that's why he testified. Some people didn't have nothing on.
Hey, listen, man. I mean, this is.
I'm gonna start singing the Jeopardy song in a minute.
the Jeopardy song.
Mm-hmm. Do 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 do.
I like that song.
Do 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 do.
Could you put a little more pitch on it?
Do 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 do.
Damn it, you know what? While we wait, you know what, damn it,
We can wait till a long time.
let's go to your segment right now.
No.
No?
No.
No.
Don't jump to me because you can't figure that out. Go get your company.
Oh. See what I'm saying? Put it all on Famous. It's always Famous' fault. The man's taking care of business. You've got the business in here. That's important. But you know what? Got a lot of questions for him when he come in, especially about not coming here and getting on the business. You know, super producer, how you feeling today?
Feeling great, man.
Yeah, did you go fishing this weekend?
No, I've been straight work.
Straight work. I mean,
Are you going this weekend?
No, I gotta work.
4th of July?
4th of July. I'm
You're
working
working?
from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
when
What's
you-
that called? Triple overtime?
That is called sit your ass down and get it.
I guess it's called getting the bag.
That's all. I'm
So,
chasing it.
you're doing a good job, but can I get a 16 of your bag? I need $16
Of
75
course.
cents.
Yeah.
That's all. 16.75.
1675, you got it.
When
You
do
heard that first.
When do you enjoy the fruits of your labor?
Ooh, good question, damn.
I enjoy it approximately, we'll enjoy it on August 29th to the 31st when we go fishing for dolphin, towels, grouper.
Where you
Yeah.
going? You going to Miami or something?
No, we're going out of Long Island, but we on the boat for 3 hours out into the ocean.
Did you say you said dolphin?
Dolphin, yeah,
You-
Flipper?
not flipper.
Oh, I
Dolphin,
thought about to say you can't go hunt for Flipper.
It's that green one, that green bluish looking
Big,
fish.
it gets big like that? Hey, yo, pause.
Yeah.
I mean, is he big like the
I
gray dolphin?
only know grouper to be a saltwater
Thank you, man.
island fish.
Yeah, it's I will have to show you a picture. But
Matter of fact, when we come off, remind me to show you the pictures of when I was in Guilla last year and the fisherman came in with the fish. He didn't want us to see it because he thought we was gonna beg him for it. But he had a snap about this big. And I said, Mister, I just want to see it, just to look at it.
right.
But yeah, you should go to the Caribbean or go to Miami and do that fishing. Tuna fishing.
I'm
And what's the
looking-
other one with the thing? With the big nose.
Oh, Yeah, what do they call it? Not swordfish, but
Yeah, I think so. Or mahi. That's
no,
the sword
not
fish?
it's
Ma-
not mahi.
Something with an M. I feel it starts with an M. Marlin.
Marlin. There you
See, I
go.
told you.
Marlon Jackson.
Yeah, that too. But we ain't fishing for him.
Pause.
See, I was gonna go left.
Right.
That'd be a nice trip for you to go out to Miami or something like that.
Yeah.
The Caribbean.
Netta said, looking just like. Oh, that was old.
Look at you. Come on, keep up, super producer. Producing.
Everybody that's tuning
Extraordinaire.
in tonight, we're still waiting for him. I guess he's taking.
By the time he comes, it's gonna be over.
You think so?
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean,
We ain't
shut
here for
up,
4
but
hours. Did
we
you tell him
can't.
how
Yeah,
long
we
we
can't.
spent?
Which are we should we got no issue. But we did.
Yeah,
have it.
we just waiting on guests to walk in whenever he's ready.
Mhm.
You know,
Should I go and ask him?
I don't know what he's doing.
Go get your company.
I don't know if he coming in. Is he going to come in with his shirt on or his shirt off? What is he doing?
Pause. Pause.
Woo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out there TV Land.
Please
Listen,
not right now.
Damn it! The hell bought some baby oil. I don't know why she bought the baby oil today.
Where? I know you lying today. I don't do that.
You know, her and her Jamaican ways. You know, I don't know, man.
Yo, you know what happened last week when you called, man? Listen, I watched that 3 times when you called to that, and that was you can get it. What's up, bro? You should have. You gotta watch you when he said it to you last week. You went from like this to like this. You went.
Yo, Netta says, tell Mark stop playing and bring his strong ass out.
I'm just saying, get your friend before I do. Get your friend before I do.
Excuse famous for a second. I'm going out here just telling the show must go
Oh,
on.
okay. Okay.
Oh man.
He gave me listen. So next week's show, where we at, the Caribbean? What we gonna do is that?
No, next week's show, we would love people to come out and enjoy a live show with us at Johnny's on
Reef?
City Island. Johnny's Reef. We will
Johnny's
be
Reef?
there
Live.
at 8:00. We'll be starting live.
I like how you tell me this. I didn't know that, but I guess I'll meet y'all at Johnny's.
Yes, we
Bring your own liquor too.
Yeah, bring your
Weather permitting.
Right, weather permitting. True. But yeah, we're gonna do live show
At Johnny's. That's what you.
at Johnny's. Yeah,
Then next month we gotta go to Tony's. After that.
that's fine. We
Okay.
can do Tony's too.
Listen, we could do both of them, but don't ask me to go to the ghetto cafeteria, okay? That's where I draw the line.
Okay.
And
You
if
won't
nobody knows what ghetto cafeteria
Nigga
is,
stingy.
is
No, I'm not. We're not going there. I told you that. We're not going. I'm not going.
Oh, okay, as long as
Seafood City.
Okay. I don't
Some
care about
people really
being
like
nailed
that
down and
place.
shit. Huh?
Some people really like that place.
I mean, if you compare
Sometimes I
drinks
stop there
wise,
because I don't feel like going all the way down to the end.
I mean, drink wise.
Drink wise is off the chain.
How you play with this man today? Hi, hello, baby. Come on in. Come on in. We waiting for you. No, we waiting for you. Come on in. I don't have patience with this shit all day. Come on.
Yeah, cool. What's the update?
I sent it to you.
Oh, all right.
I texted to you.
I'm gonna forward to you right now. Okay. Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Welcome. Come on in.
How you doing? How you doing? Mom said.
You right here, guys.
All right.
Put your mic on.
Okay. Tell me how to do anything. Cool. What's up, man? I ain't seen you forever. I know you ain't playing ball no more, so I ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we ain't definitely ain't talking about no damn
So,
ball.
yeah, where's my body?
You good? Oh, you can hold it, whichever works for you. I told you it wasn't just me.
What? Oh, you couldn't handle it too? Listen, can somebody do it then?
Because it's the way the mic is.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
They're right there. There you go.
Good.
There
Hear
you
me?
go. Yeah.
Talking to it. Just
Testing,
just
testing.
Yeah,
There you
perfect.
go. All right, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to On the Road Again show. Again, I'm famous. Damn it to hell. Super producer extraordinaire, Kubi TV. We here live with Mark, Jim's Game Finest, fitness coach, fitness. He lives it, he breathes it. Introduce him, Mark. Mark, introduce yourself. Take the time out. First of all, allow you to introduce yourself, talk about you, yourself, and then we're going to go into the nature of your business and why you're here. But introduce yourself. To the
All right. Well, first start off,
Mhm.
I'm Mark Swartz, owner of Gym Game, creator. Actually, part owner. I got a partner as well.
Mhm.
So I've been a trainer for 16 years now.
Wow.
I train a whole bunch of celebrities. Of course, you guys probably know a few of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I started this training stuff 20 years ago. I was a basketball player at first.
Yeah.
I used to play against Cool.
Mhm.
I was pretty competitive. Played on the high level, and then I just made a turn for fitness, nutrition, and this is my occupation. This is my way of life. So I preach it every day. To whomever, strangers, clients, friends, enemies. Because I mean, it comes easy to me. So
Mhm.
I rather share it.
Beautiful. I mean, fitness is. I see a lot of people now is getting into or trying to get into
Right.
Fitness for health reasons. But you, like you said, you've been in it for quite some time, and you reap the benefits. And I have seen your production with people. I've seen your clients that come from one extreme to the other extreme. Is it a very lucrative business?
It's a very lucrative business. I own property,
Mhm.
and I'm a full-time trainer,
Mhm.
none illegal.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah, I mean, we all come from the streets,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a time where you gotta kind of elevate yourself. I got kids now, so I got a daughter that's 15, my son is 8, so I gotta
Beautiful.
make sure that.
God bless them.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Are they into athletics?
Absolutely.
Good.
My daughter plays volleyball,
Okay.
and my son, he's like
So-
all around, so he's
Good.
getting to trying to figure out what he likes and stuff. So
Right.
Now, Mark,
yeah.
Gym Gang this is not your first business, or what I mean? Okay, forget that. Scratch that. Back in, I want to say 90, 91,
Mm-hmm.
you and a bunch of brothers had a portable pole going around doing pull-ups and all that. And you did an episode, you did an exhibition in the Black Expo over there down near the seaport.
Right. South. What was it? South
Seaport.
Yeah. So basically, at that time we had teamed up with my boy. Now he has his own fitness program. We had teamed up with the Brooklyn Gym Boys. So being that they knew that we was, we pretty much did the same thing. We challenge everybody. We go everywhere to train, go everywhere to work out. So they had seen us down there, and they explained to us that they've been they heard about us and stuff like that, and I actually knew one of the guys. So he was like, "Yo, these are my boys." So they was like, we doing this situation, we going around. So when we heard of it, we was like, we love to get down. So they actually started, and then we just took it and kind of ran with it. Because then people was challenging us just out of the blue, like, yo, where the calisthenic stuff at? So we got in the trunk. Let's go. So we kind of got a buzz from that, and then fast forward a couple years, my actual partner Jeff, he came to me. He's like, yo, you got a lot of people following you. You ever thought about doing something? At the time, I'm just like, I just like working out and like helping the guys and stuff like that. And he's like, yo, we should do something. So I'm like, yo, all right, what you thinking about? So he came up with the name. He was like, what you think about Gym Gang? I'm like, at the moment, it sounds, like it could be challenging because of the word gang.
Gang.
Mm.
So and at the time, well, I still do. I was training my client Vera Wang, and I brought it to her, and she's like, well, the idea is really good, but you're gonna have to try to find some kind of acronym for the word gang. So we did that. So once we accomplished that, she's like, you guys should take it and run with it. Because it's raw, it's you guys, you guys are urban guys and stuff like that. It shows where you guys come from. It shows, your resilience and stuff like that. So, I actually, brought it to a few of my clients and asked them, what they thought, because I have a lot of clients that's in the fashion industry. So, not that we wanted to go the fashion route, but being that they had the eyes and stuff like that, and they knew all the nuances. So I brought it to a few of them, and they was like, it's actually a good idea. So then I brought it back to the guys, and they was like, let's go.
Was there a fear because you put gang? And I'm saying that because usually when Black men work out like you with calisthenics and stuff, it's that stigmatism where you're coming home from jail.
Yeah, right.
So is that why you wanted to kind of find the acronym for the gang, because you didn't want to be associated with that coming home or a jail type setting?
Absolutely, because I mean we all get it now.
Mm-hmm.
Still I don't get it as much because I'm a little bit seen, so people kind of know my story a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get it as much as I used to, but I used to get it a ton. But it kind of shows you what the public sees you as,
Right.
So you take that and then you try to correct it. So then going back to what you asked first about the word gang, I was concerned about that, because not only was I concerned about that branching out, my clients, they never saw me in that light. Because once I get to the city, I don't bring slang to them and stuff like that. I don't bring that kind of lingo, so that I'm not stereotyped.
Right.
So
they don't know what we know.
Exactly. So like they see a person like me from a distance, and they'll automatically, okay, he's probably a thug, probably did time, but I'm talking about 100% of the time, I'll speak to somebody like from the city or whatever, and by the time they end the conversation, they're like, wow, we never thought that you were. And it was kind of offensive at first, because I'm like, what you thought? Like, what did you think? And they're like blown away, like, yo, you're very articulate. I'm like, what did you think though? Like, what I'm saying? Just because I have tattoos, I have muscles. At the time, I had braids. So
what they see on TV.
Exactly. So yeah, so me personally, I didn't really have to go through a lot of that, because growing up, I played ball. I did my little dirt on the side, but I never really got in trouble. I just stayed out the way. I played ball until we started doing some street stuff, and then shortly after that, I got into modeling, and then after that, I got into fitness and stuff.
You a model?
Yeah, I used to model at first.
What you model, man? Like, what was you clothing line?
Yeah, clothing line. Because I mean, the physiques that we carry. But the only thing was, I couldn't do runway because my height. So I couldn't do runway. So my cousin Darnell,
yes,
he did all the runway stuff and all that, because he like 6'3" and stuff. So I did all of the pictures and the physique and the close-ups.
You was the waist up model.
Yeah, I was the waist up model. Unfortunately. But yeah, all of that, just I guess it kind of helped mold me into becoming the type of trainer that I became.
That's beautiful. That is really, really interesting. That's the business. That's the business. That's the growth from point A to point B. Now you are an entrepreneur. You have now you are established as a fitness guru. So what's next?
Well, so I got a few things brewing up business wise. I'm definitely trying to open my first gym by the end of this year to the beginning of next year. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I have a partner of mine that we've been looking at trying to build communities like with just container homes though. So we've been looking in that mainly because I mean I kind of really got a firm grip with the training part, so it's kind of like on cruise control. If I get new clients, well, it's kind of hard to get new clients because I really don't even have any time for new clients. So the few situations that I do get, it helps. But I'm kind of just like at a standstill with that in terms of the height, because I don't want to give up any more of my freedom. Because right now I just train from 5:30 a.m. till about 1 p.m. And
That's
then
it.
and then I go into.
When do you find time for you to train for yourself to keep yourself fit and everything?
So yeah, so within that 5:30 till 1 p.m. I get my workout. And then
When you're training them, do you train also, or your training is different than what you're showing them?
Yeah, well, I train most of my clients. I train them my style of training, which is how I train, but just different. When it comes to like females or older women, older males, or someone who's been in accidents or injuries and stuff like that. So, but pretty much I train everyone the same.
Okay.
Just modify a few things here and there. But my theory is it stays the same and is as pretty basic as humanly possible. Consistency is the only thing that's gonna work.
Absolutely.
The only thing.
Absolutely.
So you can start something and do it for 30 days, and then the moment you stop, it's gonna stop.
Yeah, that's like the people on the last guest we had on, your man, friend of yours, Logic. He
Yeah.
was in here as well. But like we was talking about, when everybody come to that New Year's resolution, we gonna do this, we gonna do this and do that and shit. By the time you go to the gym 2 days, your resolution is gone.
Right.
So how do you coach your clients and keeping them mentally focused on this is what we got to do? If this is what you want to do for yourself, how do we keep it going? What do you tell them?
So the message is kind of easy because most of my clients already do their research on me before they even approach me, right? Mm-hmm. So they already know that I'm definitely not gonna play, because if you're gonna hire me to do a job, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. So. And it doesn't have anything to do with your feelings or how you see me, because I'm here to do a job.
Would you say you're more of a sergeant when you work up? What are your
I'm not militant. I'm militant in terms of like my theories and stuff like that, and like my programs, but I'm not one who's gonna stand over my arms folded and say, well, if you don't do this, then you can't. No.
Right.
I know how to deliver the message and make it fun. At the same time, I mean, it's the workout is never fun, as you can witness. But I don't want to be a jackhammer who's just trying to just beat.
Because it's also the individual. They gotta want it as well.
100%.
It's not just all about Mark. It's about what you want to get out of this.
Right. So when I'm training, it's never about me. Right. I'm just trying to apply my knowledge to the subject. Absolutely. So and I take everything just like a grain of salt. I don't put too much emotion into anything. I don't. I come, I show up, and I go home.
There you go.
Netta says, Mark, what's good, my guy? From Cedric Avenue.
Yeah, absolutely. Nada. What's going on?
Netta. And then she says, Mark has always been articulate and a cool dude. Then she says, yes, to the opening the gym. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Any location you looking at?
Yeah, so basically, you know, a lot of my clients and clientele, you know, if they're not from the city, they're like Westchester based. But then again, it's kind of hard to put a gym in the middle of everything, you know. So, the main thing with me is location. So, I need to, you know, narrow down places that you can get to by bus, train, you know, parking.
Shit, I was getting ready to say
Parking.
Parking.
Yeah, that's definitely
That's
number one.
definitely the number one.
That's number one because
if you could find a place that's near, if you're gonna do Westchester, that's like near the Metro North,
yes,
and has a parking lot,
yes,
fine.
yes,
That's it.
yes.
Just go coast because you know it's Westchester.
100%, right? Yeah, but for the most part, business in Westchester is pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
people are pretty fair, and, you know, because people understand, like, you know, Westchester is a little bit better quality living, so they're gonna have to kind of.
Westchester's a great. I always feel, and this is because I worked in Westchester a good part of my career back and forth, and Westchester's good with word of mouth. If you lock in with, if you are a good person and you lock in with the right people, and they like him or they know his credentials and they know his work ethics, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you.
Right. Tell a friend. Right.
And it's gonna be, and especially if you get some good white people up there,
100%.
he's good. All you need, and I'm gonna tell you this because I worked with them for 10 years. You need a good Jewish community.
100%. Most of my clients in the city now are Jewish.
So if he already has the Jewish people locked in, and he gets the Westchester Jewish community, or the people from the city has Westchester, he's good. He can go anywhere.
I mean, you know, it's sad to.
It's sad to say it like that, but
right.
It is, and I just know that because I know when I worked
Demographics
with them,
is number one.
It is, and it is, because I know when I worked with a Jewish doctor,
right?
I learned that what they call their synagogue, that synagogue holds over 1,000 people. Their synagogue could be 3,000 people.
Yes.
Do you know that half of the clients is, and they don't call it the synagogue, they call it the community. So they call, oh, I'm from his community.
Right.
I'm from his shul.
Right.
That alone was like a good 50% of our patient load. So you get that locked in.
Right. 100%.
That alone is going to sustain you.
You know what it is? And I don't want to go too far off topic, but it just seems like when it comes to spending and stuff like that, there's no issues when it comes to that.
Right. It's true.
And it's just sad that
it's true. They're going to pay for they will pay for what they need and want. They will pay.
And what's even more sad is my brothers and sisters will come and be like,
and ask for a discount.
Yo, how come I gotta pay?
We're gonna ask for a discount.
How come we gotta pay? What do you mean? So I should just train you for nothing. But you know what's coming.
Get one free.
you know what's coming, so you gotta brace yourself and have something like, all right, well, yeah, if you do this, then I'll throw in that. Just so that, because everyone likes to feel like they're getting something, right? So you throw a couple things in. Yeah, I'll throw a couple T-shirts, a hoodie, sweatsuit, and they feel right. And
Speaking of which, we ain't going to go into the T-shirts and stuff. We'll talk about that another time.
See?
That's my man.
Case in point. He wanted a shirt, he didn't come with a shirt.
We've been talking about this for 5, 6 years now. I love him anyway.
Hey, listen. Hey, people.
Yes. Go ahead, Bob.
It's my family here and everything.
Yes, all day, every day.
This my family.
Yo, Mark,
Yeah.
a lot of the people that people that really follow you know about this. I wanted to know, how did it feel when you went to LA and dealt with the iron?
Iron addicts.
Yes.
All right, so
That's the people that be working on the beach in Santa Monica? No.
well, they working. This what he's talking about.
Oh,
This guy, he's like the guy.
okay.
He's the fitness guy. He's an older guy, but he paved the way for pretty much all of social media fitness today.
Okay.
His name is CT Fletcher.
Yes.
And he's very, 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 very motivational. Very motivational. And inspirational, because I don't really like to use motivation too much, because motivation runs out very, very quickly. Inspiration, which comes from within, you know, that tends to last a lot longer.
Right.
But so how we felt, right? So I'm like a confident person, so you know, leading up to it, we kind of had the trash talking going back and forth. You know, they saying what they gonna do, we saying what we gonna do. So we kind of got, you know, the whole media involved. And I'm talking about people from different states. They're like, oh man, we coming. Like, we gotta see this. They like, what, Gym Gang and Iron Addicts? They like, you know, they're the original dogs and you guys are the new dogs coming. So we gotta see, like, you know. So it was a big spectacle. It was fun. I mean, like, me and my guys, we're not camera shy or anything like that. So having all those cameras, it was like home for us. Like, you know, because we knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, social media dictated it, because I mean, we got, you know, 3 million views from, you know, starting from that. And then, you know, that kind of, shout out to, you know, the whole Iron Addicts, CT Fletcher movement, stuff like that. Because I mean, it kind of helped jolt us to, you know, stardom, you know, per se.
Yeah.
But I felt good. I wasn't nervous. Like, I really wanted to show everybody else, like, yo, we just as good too. Like, you know, so
Right.
So we was just like, you know, when we got there, we, you know, when CT finally seen us, he like, yo, you guys are, you know, just like advertised, because, you know, we went over there, it was like 20 of us.
Yeah.
We had about 4 trucks. So when we pulled up, they like, yo, you guys were like this? Like, we like, yo, when we come, we gonna come. Like, you know, like we recorded the whole thing. So they seen like where we stayed at, and they like, you guys are what fitness, you know, needs right now, because you guys are showing you guys make money, you guys have fun training, you guys have fun together, you know, you guys travel, you know, and you guys incorporate all this because of fitness. So it was like, you know, it was like a win-win and stuff like that. So, you know, we had a really, 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 really big and high momentum following after that. But then, you know, of course, stardom within, you know, the family starts to happen, and then, you know, stuff starts to break down a little bit, you know. But, you know, I don't regret anything. Everything was all, you know, a really, really, really good experience. And we actually continuing, you know, the movement now. So
Good. Do you still do shows? Or do you still
Yeah.
do shows?
actually, I was supposed to do competition.
So is that the same thing?
Yeah,
Shows,
competition,
competition,
yes,
okay.
Yeah, but what you just said, there's a lot of people that'll stop somebody and break it down like, wait, what do you mean? Because it's not the same.
Okay.
But to us, it's the same.
Okay.
Because show
Okay.
competition. But competition really means like powerlifting.
Mm.
That's competition, because you're really going against somebody. Bodybuilding, you just showing what you got.
Got it. Right.
See, that's where I was going with it, because to me, competition is like you saying
Showing.
the weightlifter. So when you
Okay.
say showing, I'm thinking when they be like this.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so that's a show.
That's a show.
Like,
Okay.
like what? Like what? Damn it.
They be like this with the
Yeah, she got all the poses. That's
all those poses.
she definitely the one with that. But yeah, so I was supposed to get ready for a show that's actually coming up this weekend.
Mhm.
But I just wasn't. I didn't feel like I was focused enough because
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, and Coop will tell you, I'm a sore loser.
Yeah.
We used.
Listen, like he said, we family.
Yeah.
Yo.
When he lose, we ain't family.
Yeah. He used to
I'll
be,
talk to you the next day.
Yeah. No
real.
pounds.
You gonna take the
Yo,
ball
it's
and throw it across
Yo,
the
all
thing.
of
Nah,
that.
it was
All
we
of
was but we was highly competitive though, because he was very good, and we were good too. So it was like whenever we play against competition, it brings everything out,
brings it
like
out.
So
So how do you prepare differently for? Well, I guess it's
For a show.
different. Yeah, how do you prepare for a show?
differently in terms of
Well, competition you gotta train.
Well-
so that's
well, I don't do competitions. If we're gonna say
Okay.
powerlifting, I don't do powerlifting.
Okay.
I just do bodybuilding.
okay. So how do you prepare for a bodybuilding show?
So basically, how a normal person should prepare for a show is first you find out what show you want to do, and then you have to figure out how many weeks you're going to give yourself to get ready for the show. So normally a person would take about 16 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, 16 weeks from the moment they figure out what show they're going to do, then they start changing the diet slowly but surely every week. They start to eliminate and swing things around. Cardio goes up, So it's like a formula, and it works. I mean, it's the same formula that everyone does. Some people do it better than others, and they have better results. So
16 weeks.
16 weeks. But me particular, I take about 12 because I stay close. I don't really, like some of the guys, in the off season, they relax and they eat, they have fun. I'm 24 hours. I just want to stay,
Healthy.
Yeah.
Fit.
Yeah.
All that in one.
I want to stay top.
Wow. That's heavy. That's deep. Like, it just made me think about something like brothers like myself. It was fucking cool. I'm sorry. Yeah, who's in and out. I got a little something here.
And just because we're family, we're not gonna air.
That's more mental.
You in and out of what?
Grocery stores.
Oh, okay. I just have to ask
Don't
She
find
has
out
to
we not
clarify.
them
She has to
down.
clarify.
Yeah, but
for quality insurance.
yes. But as I was saying,
But
yeah,
look, like
16 weeks you can mold a person if they just follow that guideline. Right?
16 weeks, anybody in this room right here can look completely different in 16 weeks. That's 4 months.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Don't
neither.
look at me.
Look at Kubi.
Listen, everybody in this room, including the water sitting there in that bottle,
It's 16 weeks.
in
Wow.
16 weeks will look different.
That's wild. Shit. That's
And it kind of shows people how easy it is. Because
Really?
I mean, if you watch your diet for 16 weeks, I mean,
That is true.
it's some people, you like, you'll ask them, how long did their journey been? They'd be like, yo, I've been dieting for 2 years, and no, you haven't been dieting.
Yeah. True.
No, you haven't dieted.
No.
You may have changed one thing,
Thing.
but that's not dieting.
Right.
So,
I get you. That's beautiful.
but yeah, I'm I always offer to you and to Cool, like,
all the
listen,
time. You do. You definitely do. Yeah, I take heed. Things that I can't take heed on.
because I always say to my boys, I mean, if 10 of us go out and they can look and spot the leader, that's not good. If 10 of us go out, all 10 of us gotta look the same. We can't have no weak link. We can't. Everybody gotta look balanced. Everybody gotta be balanced. If one man got a shoulder for everybody else, he got to be ready. So I don't like when somebody's like, oh, yo, he's the guy, or he's the main guy, or he's the leader. I want people to look at us and be like, well, damn, they all
Right.
look the part. So
I guess that's why you and I hang out cool.
And that's why we on the road together.
All the time, big bro. Oh man.
Ron wanted to know, where could he get the merch? Where can he buy merch?
okay, so if he's on social media, we have an account. Is Gym Gang and Co. You can just go on. We have a whole bunch of apparel, and we have a person that actually responds and gives out the orders and sends out stuff and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, so if the person's on Instagram, they can go to at Gym Gang and Co.
And since
And
we're on
Co.
that, give everybody all your social medias to follow, buy, subscribe, Facebook,
Absolutely.
Instagram, Twitter, whatever. What else was that? TikTok, whatever that stuff is.
Yeah, so me, I'm like, it's funny because I mean, a lot of people think that I'm like all over social media, but I mean, I'm just basic Facebook and Instagram. I don't,
He ain't
well,
taking new clients though, but still following.
I mean, look, I also help people. Like, so, if I can't train you, I can definitely tell you what you need to do, or,
Absolutely.
But yeah, at for Instagram, I keep forgetting. I'm Prime_Gym Gang, and on Facebook, I'm me, Mark Swartz Campbell.
Okay.
And so soon we should have some video of all four of us training. So, stay tuned.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
who's
good.
for?
That's good.
Where you?
Huh? Me?
She
I got bad knees.
She was looking. Yeah, we don't have to use knees at all.
Hey, yo.
But you
Yeah,
don't have to use
yeah.
it.
You know what? I'm gonna take you up on the challenge.
See, that's
As
what I'm
long as you don't, long as these knees, I got bad knees.
Your knees will be fine.
Okay, I'll do.
No, we don't work knees.
I'll do.
Okay.
All right.
See,
There
I'll
you
do it.
go.
As simple as that. As simple as that.
I am down to try anything. Listen,
So you tell us when you're available to
I'm
show
there.
up.
All right.
I
Well,
will
listen.
show up. Look, I'm gonna show up.
So for family,
And show out.
Let's do
for
it.
family, we will cover you guys.
Are you gonna call us at 5:30 in the morning though?
Well, I'm there at 5:30 in the morning. It's up to you guys to show up. No, you don't have to 30. I'm there from 5:30.
It's there.
Right down the street at Extreme Fitness.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Extreme
So you
Fitness
can
in
walk
Mount
right. You can
Vernon.
walk right
I
there.
don't know about walk. That's a stretch, but I could be there.
Yeah, and we'll have some footage. Definitely we'll have some footage.
I'll do it as long as it is.
It is what? See, you're already making recommendations, right?
Yeah, I look forward to it.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Again,
I
Yeah,
will.
definitely.
I have
It's fun.
it is.
I think everybody should incorporate some kind of exercising in their daily routine. I'm a fanatic, so I'm a bodybuilder. Everybody doesn't have to be a fanatic. You need to be healthy though,
That is
because
true.
at the end of the day, lifting weights help keep your bone density. That's the most important thing. Besides the many others, you keep going so that no one has to be paid to push you around a wheelchair.
Actually,
Up on this because I have my thing with the gym is I have a phobia with the machines because I don't know how to use them and I feel like
Well, a
I'm
lot of people
stupid.
do. A lot of people do.
But I be like I ain't doing it.
So your thing would be you find somebody that looks like they're knowledgeable and you just ask them a question.
Okay.
But you don't have to ask anybody because we're on.
There you go.
Here we go. Here we go.
You heard from Mark, the
Mark
family
Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Campbell.
There you go.
Listen, We gonna
Gym
be
game.
there 5:30. I'm gonna give it a shot. 5:30.
Oh, listen, like I say,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
give
have
it-
to
for
be
me.
there at
For
5:30.
me, that's when I'm up anyway. I'm already up at that time.
I can do that in the summertime.
Well, it's the summer now.
I know, I can do it.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
All right,
We're gonna do this.
all right.
I'm gonna be there
And look,
and I'm gonna go.
and look,
Because I get up early and I lay in the bed till like I get up literally my body wakes up at 5:30. I don't get out the bed till about 7. So I can come put a half hour in.
half an hour. That's all you need.
That's what I need.
We'll exercise for half an hour. You do your little cardio after that. And go back home. Get in bed.
No, I get up, go to work now. I'll go to work.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time out to thank Mark for coming through. Again, thank you for also offering to get us right, get the family right as well. But we wish you well on your journey,
Appreciate it.
your entrepreneurship. I look forward to always seeing you where I see you when I see you.
Absolutely.
And y'all know when you and I supposed to do a couple of things together, we're gonna make that happen too. But moving forward, again, we'd like to thank you for coming through.
And when you open that
Thanks
gym,
for having
sorry to
me.
cut you. When you open that gym, we're gonna be there as a grand opening.
Please.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
definitely.
absolutely, we're gonna be there,
Please.
and we're gonna be right.
No,
And by the
listen.
time I'm gonna be a little better by the time he open that gym. So
Listen,
Look
so
forward.
y'all, you guys are hearing all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
You guys seeing this, hearing. So I would like you guys to hold them accountable as well.
He came for us.
yes,
Thank you.
absolutely. And on that note,
And I'll be back.
yes, he will.
And I don't have to go get him, and he's not gonna be on the phone because everybody was hearing your conversation.
Oh, oh, listen, we got some stuff coming up. So
All right, all right.
we got some nice business stuff coming up that everybody will be enjoying.
There you have it.
On the Road Again show, Koopy TV, Damn It to Hell, famous. Like I said,
Have a great 4th of
Good night.
July. Stay safe.
And listen, if you guys want to see me back sooner, just let them know. That's all.
absolutely, absolutely. Because I know it's a lot of questions and things that people want to know, but we have time.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I'm an open book. Ask questions.
Absolutely. Good night.